A program like RILA is made possible by the Rotarians who create and manage it. And the most important position in RILA is that of the facilitator. What is a facilitator? It is important to note that a facilitator is not a judge, a teacher, or even a leader, but the person who helps others be successful. Weak facilitators will allow a poor experience for student participants. An excellent facilitator will make RILA an excellent experience for their participants. A successful facilitator will become a better Rotarian, strengthen their Rotary Club, and make a major contribution to the future of our communities. There are many roles involved in being a successful facilitator, and these are some of them. An essential skill of facilitation is to be the catalyst that encourages a group to take on new challenges and break old patterns. Part of that role is to be a cheerleader who celebrates individual and group successes. Facilitators are not the boss. They are someone who would use their position to encourage a group to set appropriate objectives and find their way through the many alternatives. The task that provides the greatest test of facilitator skills is working to keep a meeting on track. We have all been victims of meetings that waste time, consume resources, outweighed by the potential of accomplishing positive ideas and actions. By their actions as a facilitator, they are both role models and mentors to the leaders of tomorrow. Conflicts can be a primary cause of failure, and managing conflicts can be the primary factor of success. What are the skills of a facilitator? Asking questions. It's all about asking good questions. Good questions are far more valuable than good answers. The greatest challenge of facilitation is to not give good answers, but to ask good questions. Active listening involves not starting on a response before you hear out the speech. Great facilitators have the skill to encourage the group to be active listeners. The skills of a mediator need to be the skills of a facilitator. Managing conflict is important. It is important that students have the opportunity to work out their own group dynamics and leadership. Utilizing good questions is important in getting the group to analyze the leadership styles and resources available within their group. A facilitator is not a person who can solve every problem and knows every answer. The solution and answers to problems are often found from successively different members of the group. And so the facilitator's job is to encourage all members of the group to participate and the group to consider all alternatives. Now it's time for me to get up on my soapbox. Some RILA programs work with all new Rotary members every year as facilitators. Some with the same people returning every year, while others utilize RILA alumni as facilitators. It is important to keep in mind that developing Rotary leaders is as important, if not more important, than developing youth leaders. In some ways, the young people are simply byproducts of Rotary and internal leadership development programs. For that reason, I like the idea of all new Rotary members every year as facilitators. Successful community service is far more dependent on leadership than management. Rotary and Rotarians can provide a vital model of facilitation. Rotary has a clearly defined mission statement. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service. These words are the definition of facilitation.